Hey everyone, welcome to Alchemy with Zero Phase. My name is Eric, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Thank you for joining me as we explore the fascinating world of AI art and creative tools. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, tips, and fun experiments. Also, if you're looking to elevate your own creative process, check out ZeroGen, our powerful prompt and image generation platform. You can start using the free version today or take advantage of our 3-day free trial for even more features. Check out the link in the description or on the main channel page. Now, let's dive into today's video. Kind of excited for this. This is something that's been a long time coming. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to two new prompt generators that I've integrated into my ZeroGen Forge platform. So for those of you who are not familiar, ZeroGen is an online subscription-based prompt generation platform that I created a while ago, giving people access to at first, it was Stable Diffusion prompt generation, then gradually worked into Leonardo, Midjourney, DALL-E, and creating prompt generators for each one of those. Now, these are all image generator, prompt generators for image generation platforms. And they work really well. I spent a lot of time studying up structures of prompts for these and making sure that they're designed properly so that the prompts you get work really well. I've decided to take it a step further. Let me show you real quick what I mean here. So this is ZeroGen. This is the Platinum Edition. Gives you access to all the different functionality. And I do have a couple videos walking through how to use this. There are some minor changes since then. We may update that video here soon. But right now, the way it's designed is it defaults on the Stable Diffusion prompt generator right here. And you just type in, whatever you want. Just type in a theme, sci-fi, and hit generate, and it generates a prompt. You can, with the Platinum, you can generate up to 10 prompts at a time. The free edition allows you to do one. You can go to the free edition. You can do one at a time. Still gives you access to all these. These are the two new ones I'm going to go through, and eventually we'll get those on the free platform. But then you just copy and paste this into your image generation platform, and it generates a great image. So what I want to go through is the new AI music and virtual persona prompt generators. I've had these actually for a while, several months, if not longer. I made them a while ago and kind of revisited them because they worked really well. I just didn't feel like they fit the theme of my platform. And so I got thinking about this, and I really kind of changed the name a while ago to ZeroGen Forge. Just because it wasn't just about prompt generation, it was about being able to generate images as well. I have it tied into my image generation server. You click generate, and it pops out images. So give it a second here. There you go. And it works really well. Got a lot of people who love this. They swear by this tool. They love being able to get the foundational prompts, and then they can come in here and edit these however they want. They can generate the images here and then move it into their own image platform to generate. So they get an idea at least of what it's going to do. So I decided to go ahead and integrate these two other prompt generators. One for AI music. What this does is it generates a prompt that is designed for describing specifically a musical piece. So let's say we do, let's do a hard rock with smoky female singer. Actually, voice. Hit generate, and you get a prompt. It's fairly short, but it is structured properly, so you can take this into something like Suno. Come up here, paste that in there, and we are going to leave it on this, because we're specifying that it's got a smoky female vocal. It says hard rock, powerful electric guitar, thundery drum kit, driving bass, smoky female vocals, gritty atmosphere, intense energy, dynamic solos, and 140 beats per minute. So I hit create on that, and it'll start chunking away on creating a couple of new songs. It's pretty fun being able to mess with this because you can, let's say you want a range of stuff. So let's come in here and we're going to do different pop music genre. How you spell genre? Yeah, okay. So we're going to do that, and what this should do, it'll come out with 5 different prompts. We're going to do pop rock, synth pop, indie pop, tropical pop, and dark pop. Anyway, and each prompt is structured properly for that particular genre. Anyway, what this does is it helps build those prompts initially, maybe inspiring you, shouldering the burden of getting that foundational prompt done, and then you can go in and kind of modify it however you want. And let's come over here. We got Torn and Thunder. Let's see what that sounds like.
Broken glass, shadows on the ground, footsteps echoing, they're so loud. Neon lights, the city's crowd, lost soul searching, find no shroud. Fists clenched tight, we're fighting fire, hearts ablaze, our spirits higher. Wings are burned, but we still fly, rising from the molten pyre. Screaming through the night so wide, ride the storm, electric ride. Can't escape the rush inside, on this wild, ferocious tide. Rusty chains holding us back, pushing forth, no looking back. Life's a train off the track, thunder cracks, hearts attack. Screaming through the night so wide, ride the storm, electric.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's check a look at this other one.
Broken glass, shadows on the ground, footsteps echoing, they're so loud. Neon lights, the city's crowd, lost soul searching, find no shroud. This place tight, we're fighting fire, hearts ablaze, our spirits higher. Wings are burned, but we still fly, rising from the molten pyre. Screaming through the night so wide, ride the storm, electric ride. Can't escape the rush inside of this wild, ferocious tide. Rusty chains holding us back, pushing forth, no looking back. Life's a train off the track.
Yeah, those aren't bad. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, it does a great job. I mean, a lot of people have a hard time trying to figure out, like, okay, what is this? And you know, the other thing this does, same with all my image gen prompt generators, is it also, because the AI is smart enough to know what words to incorporate, and because I've got my seed prompt structured in a way to help utilize those words, it's going to use words that maybe you don't know. And honestly, this helps teach you stuff. You'll start learning about different phrases and words. I learned a lot in the AI image stuff, you know, with art and styles and patterns and things like that I never knew before. So, yeah, it allows you to do some really cool stuff. Let's copy this one over. Let's do one more. Yeah, we'll leave the lyrics. You know, we'll let it generate some lyrics. See what that does. So what we're going to do while we're kind of waiting for that to grind away at that, we're going to come over here to what I'm call the next thing. So this next one is called my virtual persona prompt generator. This one's a little bit of a fun one. So when this AI stuff started first really hitting, you know, ChatGPT, and people were like, oh, you can tell it, hey, I want you to imagine you're this. And, you know, I thought that might be actually really useful, because a lot of people were saying you could say, imagine you're a web developer, or imagine you're a CEO. So you could ask that questions in that very specific, say, job or category, or whatever. And I thought, you know, I wonder if it would be nice to generate or to create something that generates the full instruction set on how to tell GPT to act a certain way. So basically a prompt generator to generate a prompt to prompt GPT to act a certain way. Feels kind of meta. But that's what it is. So, and it can be used to generate virtual personas for anything. And one of the fun things that I've used it for is, let's say we'll put it at 5 prompts. It may take a second because these prompts are pretty long. And I want a dev team. So we're going to say a web dev team for online web games. Hit generate, give that a second, and while that's doing that, it doesn't take really that long, but the prompts are pretty sophisticated, creating these virtual personas. Let's come back over here. Let's take a look at Neon Dreams, I guess is what it called it.
Cities alive tonight. Heartbeat sinks with the beat, lost in this electric heat. Colors flash on the streets. We are young, wild, and free. Dance until the dawn breaks. No more rules, no mistakes. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Control. Every moment pure as gold.
Yeah, that one's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty catchy.
Neon lights in your eyes. Cities alive tonight. Heartbeat sings with the beat, lost in this electric heat. Colors flash on the streets. We are young, wild, and free. Dance until the dawn breaks. No more rules, no mistakes.
Yeah, that one's pretty good too. So as you can see, those prompts for the music gen stuff work really well. If you're just looking for a good song, or you need something that for a specific style or whatever, it works really well for it. So now for what we just asked it to generate here, we asked it to generate a dev team essentially for an online web game development. So what we got here, we have seasoned web developer, okay. And we got you're a creative game designer. Then we got the proficient front-end developer. So we got the front-end developer, we got the back-end developer, and then the user experience or like user interface person. So you can take these into, I think they have some agentic systems where you have different agents that do specific things. You can take these and utilize in that, instructing them to act a certain way. And I'm actually working on my own agentic system here that I'm hoping to use these in as well. So it should be pretty fun. The other thing that was fun with this, and if you're interested in this, great. But asking it to act like a specific person, and one of the favorite ones, he's one of my favorite actors, Christopher Walken. I generated a prompt. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, so this is a persona I generated that tells it to act like Christopher Walken. And what's so scary about this is it actually gets like his cadence and his intonation, with this, wow, hello, Christopher Walken, you might know me from, and I can't do his voice, I'm sorry. A lot of things. I've been around movies, television, dancing. Anyway, so and then just ask, what can I do for you? You got a question, a thought, and you go through, write me a dark poem is what I asked him. Does that. There it is, a little chill, something a little to linger on. And if you know Christopher Walken, you'd know this is very close to how he talks. And because there's a lot of dialogue that's been, that's typed up or, in text format about, direct dialogue from him and even from like movies and stuff like that. And so you can interact with them. This was something that people had a lot of fun with before, and you can still do it a lot. I think this may play in really nicely with a lot of these. What is it called? I think there's one called Silly Tavern, and these kind of role playing or whatever sites where you create these characters that you can interact with. And so you could actually take this and I think you could integrate that into that and produce these different characters. Another fun one might be, so you can say I want to talk to Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we're going to drop this down to 1. We only want 1 prompt. And there's our prompt. We'll copy that. We'll come over here. We're going to create a new one. We'll use the ooh, I got new ones on that. Okay, so we're going to use the GPT-4o Mini. Drop that in there. And there you go. So tell me what you're working on. You're looking for motivation and fitness, career advice, or maybe some tips on resilience. Let's make it happen. What did you think of your role in the Predator movie? Yeah, see, playing Dutch and Predator was a defining moment for me. It combined action, suspense. You know, he goes into detail. So this is a lot of fun to just be able to play with. So those are the 2 new prompt generation platforms that I've integrated. We'll get them available on the free ZeroGen Lite platform. So for those of you who may not want to do the subscription, I have made this available free. So you can generate 1 prompt at a time every, I think it's like 45 to 60 seconds or something like that. I haven't integrated into this one yet, but it's going to work the same. You just come up here, make your request. Say Fantasy Castle, submit your request, and there you go. And we'll just grab that. Throw that over here into Flux so you can see how good these prompts actually are. Let's do something that's a little more vertical than wide. They really sped the... Oh man, that's gorgeous. Wow. Okay. So there it is. Yeah, you can try out the free one so you can get an idea. A lot of people use the free one. There's hundreds of requests coming through this every day. And then we have, you know, people who subscribe to the Platinum Edition who love that as well because it offers a lot more tools and sources of inspiration to be able to manipulate your prompts, find artist styles, that kind of thing. And you have lots of, I'll call them ideas and other things down here that give you a larger range, we're going to say, you know, like almost like a vocabulary that you can work with and help you in generating those prompts. And you know, in fact, just as an example, let's do an Android with pose building, and we're going to generate on that. Oh, it's doing stable diffusion. That's fine. We're going to leave it that. So we got a wide angle paint, futuristic Android warrior, and dynamic battle stance. Glowing. Yeah, it's not really building. It's interesting. Pose building. Some of these are a little weird. Why is it saying warrior though? That's kind of weird. Let's try something else. Let's try cooking. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Futuristic Android chef flipping pancakes. So is it interpreting that building one a little differently? You know, you can generate the prompt here. This one's a stable diffusion prompt. We could come over here and let's throw that to Flux. Oh, there you go. Got an Android cooking. And we'll generate that one in Flux. Copy that out. Come over here. Let's just throw that in there and just kind of see. I love Flux. Flux is such an amazing image generation package. Like, just blows me away what it can do. And there you go. Wow. Android cooking pancakes. That's a good image. The Flux one does handle text. And so you could say Android chef cooking pancakes with the title text robotic delights. And so it's designed to interpret that, and it'll grab that, put the text at the beginning, we'll copy that, and we'll come over here and throw that in there. I'm just having fun at this point. I appreciate everybody who comes and listens to these videos. And there you go, robotic delights. It's even got 5 fingers. Look at that. And I love the chef hat. It was like this integral part of the head. That's interesting. That's really cool interpreted that way. So, yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of people love this platform. They swear by it. We need to get some testimonials up there. If you use this, you love it, go ahead and do a testimonial. I have a button down here. You can leave feedback for it, and let me know what you think of it. I appreciate you taking time in the video, and we will talk to you all later.